Alright, so today I'm gonna tell you guys a story. You probably already read the title. The day I almost died. Well, I had a lot of experiences like this, but I'm gonna tell you one of them. So, it was a normal day. I was probably like kindergarten or something. I don't know. I was like around 5 years old, and I had two younger sisters. I mean, they're not dead, but yeah, I have two younger sisters. One of them, she's 2 years younger than me, and the other one, she's a little younger than me. She's 2 years, 2 years younger than my other sister. So that's like a 4 years. So yeah, I was five. My sister, she was three, and the youngest one, she was like one around there, 1 year old, something like that. So yeah, the story starts off. I go to school, I come back, I do whatever I had to do, homework, whatever, and it was some sort of like festival or something. Something was happening at a park nearby. It was probably like around like 10 blocks away, around there, 9 blocks, something like that. So yeah, my mom, she's like, hey, like, you guys want to go to this park? It's a little farther, since we had a park right next to basically our apartments, like literally across the street. So yeah, and my mom, like me, my sister, and like the other one, like we got excited. I don't know if my younger sister still had conscience, but yeah, she built a conscience. But yeah, apparently, like, we all got excited. So yeah, my mom, packs everything up. We start heading there. Let me tell you, this was around what, like 4 or 5 p.m. after I've done my homework and everything was pretty much settled. And like the reason my dad wasn't with us at the moment was because he was working. I fudge, like, I have so much respect for my dad. Like, he basically worked all the time, since like rent over there was just mad expensive. So like at the time, I think it was like 2,500 just to live in a tiny apartment, bro. And like it was five of us, and it was crazy. So yeah, like, mad respect to my dad. He was working while we were out enjoying stuff. Like, he was pretty much providing. So like, mad respect to him. But yeah, so what ended up happening is we go over there, and at the park, like, there's some sort of like festival, whatever the heck was happening, event, I don't know. But yeah, my mom, she decides to go home at like around like 8:30, and by that time it was starting to get like dark. And she's like, guys, it's time to go home. Like, it's getting late. You got school tomorrow. I'm like, you right, big mom. So I go home. We start heading home. We get 5 blocks, almost home. 3 blocks, we're almost home. 2 blocks, we're almost there. And we're at the final like block. All we have to do is cross the street. We're home free. Safety. Pretty much where we can do whatever we want. Basically, not whatever we want, but yeah, pretty much a place where we can feel safe. So yeah, so we start crossing the roads, and there's no light. Let me remember. Let me let you know. There is no light. There's no like stop sign. There's no, well, there probably was a stop sign, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the car saw it or something, but yeah, there was no the red, green, and yellow light. Like, there was no, what, I don't know what it's called. If you guys know, just comment down below. But anyways, there wasn't that big yellow Twinkie up in the, I don't know, whatever color it is. But yeah, there was nothing. It was probably only a stop sign. There was no lights. There was nothing. So basically, what happens is my mom starts to cross, and she had a double stroller, and like, she threw both of my sisters in there. They were still pretty small. And like, I was the only one that was still walking. I was the only one who was basically walking at the moment. So I was right beside my mom, and like, what was happening is we started crossing, and there was no cars. I'm just gonna let you know, there was absolutely no cars. So what ends up happening is that out of nowhere, we're halfway across the street, crossing the street, and all of a sudden, a car just zooms, just. And like, my mom freaks out. She pushes the stroller. I freak out like a little beep. Like, the little, I'm not even going to say a female dog. But yeah, I freak out so much that like, I start shaking. I just, boom, just zip to the sidewalk again. I'm like, it's like my mom stays in the center. She pushes my sisters forward. And me, I just go backwards to the opposite street. And now I'm on the sidewalk. Some person caught me. I don't even know who it was. I thought I died, and like, Jesus grabbed me. He's like, "Come here, my son." But yeah, I started freaking out because I think I'm hallucinating or something. Because like, someone grabs me after you freak out and someone grabs you, like like I don't know how that makes you feel, but it made me feel weird. So yeah, I start freaking out because I think I'm dead. And I'm like, dang, like my mom's still down there, my sister's still down there. My dad's working, so he probably wouldn't even know until like 5 hours later. So yeah, um, I'm literally just in someone's arms. I don't know who it is, and the car is just blaring like the horn just. So my mom, she gets mad. She tells me, hey, like watch where you're going. There's a stop sign or something. I don't know what she said, but she got really mad at the person, and the person that grabbed me, like held me while like from freaking out even more. Like she started yelling at the driver too. She's like, hey, watch out. And there was no lights. The car did not even turn on headlights until like he almost like hit like me and my family apparently. So like after that, like the lady like helps my mom regain herself, helps my mom stop freaking out, helps me stop freaking out. Then my mom like takes like grabs my sister in the stroller, makes sure we're all okay. And like I have a lot of respect to my mom. Like yeah, like obviously like she might piss me off sometimes, and like I'm just gonna be quiet. But like I respect her and I love her so much, and like she's done so many things for me, many great things, and turned me into the man I am right now. But yeah, like that's the story of how I almost died. The end.